What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bunce1234 here. Time coming at you with another Crew 2 vehicle customization and testing video. Today I'm driving an old school Porsche because we are jumping into the third and final Elite Bundle 13 vehicle, which is the Porsche 917K. This thing just, to me, looks extremely odd, but it could actually be pretty decent. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump in, throw some parts on it, throw some pro settings on it, and then throw it into a race or two. So without further ado, let's spin this thing into a 360 and park it right here. So let's jump in here. First things first, just take the parts straight off to here and put them on here, because that is my pro settings. No, pro settings, my nitro chem set. 2.37 already. Ooh, that's actually not too bad. Now, if you don't know the pro settings, I say this in literally every video I do of these. Just go down to the bottom four things. Just go 0, 0, 10, 10. That's all you need to do. Don't need to mess around with anything else. Well, that actually lost 0 to 100. Okay. So yeah, that's all you need to do. Just go down to the bottom four, just do 0, 0, 10, 10. That's all you need to do. You don't need to mess around with anything else. I go a little bit more chaotic, you could say, and I'll try and get the quickest possible 0 to 100, which is literally, that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out of here and go like that. In fact, this thing gets to 432 now. Now, if you're wondering why I backed out and then did that, there's a certain glitch that if you can do it, if you can time it properly, you can get the quickest 0 to 100, the highest top speed, but you have the handling of what it's sitting at. So it's actually kind of cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into a new race that I haven't even done yet. So this is probably going to go absolutely awful. And this might be the only race I do, because this will probably really frustrate me. Maybe. I am going to fast travel to it, but I am going to go and see if I can do some customizations to it and all that other fun stuff. So let's have a look. Color, livery, visuals, and vanities. Okay, so colors. Let's make a blue, shall we? Because you know why not? Liveries. Has anybody created any decent liveries for it? Yes and no. That's actually kind of cool. No. That's almost tempting to do, but no. This thing might actually just keep the original livery. Yeah, this is just going to stay like this. Visuals, you can literally, you can change the wheels. Okay, that's kind of cool. And you can change these. Let's make these a nice blue. Keep the wheels black, because I like black wheels. I actually have a use for these now. I'll put that on. Nitro, do the blue nitro. Don't usually do underglow, so I'm not going to do it. Tint the windows, no. You can actually do roof toppers, unicorn horn, and a shark fin. That actually kind of looks pretty cool. Alrighty, that's literally it. Quick build. Quick build, nothing over the top. So let's jump in. Let's jump straight into this race. I'm not expecting this thing to do any record-breaking times, especially with me driving it, but we'll see. This is also my first time on this race too, so this could go very, very horribly wrong.
Good old San Francisco.
It's a lot of wheel spin at the start though, which is actually very upsetting.
I just call it home. I've lived here in SF for 30 years and proud of it. So let's take a high-octane tour through what I consider the greatest city in the world and show them what it means
Okay,
to
this
be
is just,
a
this is not going
USST.
according to plan, so let's just stick to it. Yeah. Okay, this car is definitely not top tier standard for touring cars. Definitely not top tier. If you're into collecting vehicles, though, do collect it. It's probably one you will need. We want to collect at some stage. But for me, it's not all there. It's just not all there. It doesn't turn the way it should. It's very, what's the word? Sluggish, you could say. It's not a bad. It's a unique looking car. I will give it that. It is a pretty unique looking car. But handle wise, it is literally not all there. That was a lot sharper than what I thought. The fact that I've got a 4-second gap in this is actually very shocking. This is also a 3-lap race. Okay.
That's the Bay Bridge up ahead, crossing over to Oakland and the East Bay. Passes through a couple of small islands along the way, too. One of which, known as
handle-wise,
Treasure Island,
handling
entirely
is
man-made.
there. It's just, it's also not there. Like, it doesn't grip like it should. It doesn't turn like it should. It sort of steers similar to a hypercar with a touch of street race. So it's very upsetting. But then again, I can't do much about it. It's a lot of braking, which is very upsetting because I can't really get the full feel of it. And when I go to have the full feel, I always hit a wall. Okay, that was actually kind of smooth, but now it's going to do all that weird stuff again. The car does handle. It's just compared to the KTM Expo, which is what I mainly race in, it's nowhere near that tier. The Celine S7R, it's nowhere near that, or any other top tier touring cars. It's literally just not there. It's a unique car. It does have some good traits about it, but when it comes to racing, it's just no. It's literally just no. Like I said, that's very upsetting, but you know, what can you do? If I have enough time, I will put this into another race. Something that I might be able to drive on to give it a better rap, you could say. But on races like this, it's probably not worth it.
You can see now some of the Victorian-style architecture that's typical of homes in San Francisco. Rents are
Yeah, it's
pretty
really
high
not
these
worth it,
days,
ladies and gentlemen.
and the city enforces strict rent control.
So if you
So
buy
when people
if
snag a
you
house
want to
like
buy the
that,
Elite Bundle, buy it
they
for
stay
the
a long
Evo
time.
and the Maserati, or if not, literally just wait until the Elite Bundle's over and done with, so that you can buy the cars that you want just by themselves. Personally, out of the Elite Bundle, I really enjoy racing in the Evo, and I enjoy racing in the I went to say Lambo, the Maserati. This thing's, like I said, it's just not there. I've raced better on a bike than I have raced in this, and this is actually, it's just not there. I can't stress it enough. It's just not there. It's just not there. It's actually very upsetting.
What a glorious race that was. I tell you, we Californians have it made when it comes to the weather. And I hope you're not tired of sunshine.
Alrighty.
Up next is Miami.
Oh, we're going to Miami next. Okay, that's kind of cool. I always have to drive backwards. Just see what the AI do. Well, I'm going to end it off there because this thing doesn't deserve a second race. It's like I said, the handling's there, but it's also not there. Speed-wise, it's definitely there for top speed-wise and all that. So, if you want to buy it for top speed, or if you want to race for it for top speed, it's probably good for the longer races, like the more point-to-point races. Other than that, it's not the greatest. I'm not the greatest driver, but when it comes to something that I literally cannot drive, it's not worth it. So if you want to buy the Elite Bundle, buy it mainly for the Evo and the Maserati. Otherwise, wait until all three cars come out by themselves. That's literally all I can say. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off here. Thank you all for tuning in and watching me customize the brand new Porsche 917K touring car. Sorry about that. I was trying to avoid that and I just couldn't. But yeah, as always, head down there, hit that subscribe button. I mean the absolute world to me, especially on how horrible this car really is. Again, I'm sorry if my driving was very shoddy or very shitty, but I can blame the car and a little bit myself. But anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Do hit that subscribe button. Do drop a like. Do comment down below what you think of the car. Will you be driving? Will you be driving or racing in the car, or will it just be a car that you're just going to pull out randomly and just drive from point to point? Because that's literally all I'm going to use it for. But as always, stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!